Yo, what's up everybody? It's Shelby Copper, and we're diving deep into the world of blockchain technology today. Specifically, we're talking about Ethereum, the OG smart contract platform that's been sitting on the throne for years. But let's be real, the crypto space moves fast and some serious contenders are stepping up to challenge Ethereum's dominance. We've all heard the whispers, the rumors, the speculation. Can Ethereum really be dethroned? Is it possible that another blockchain could swoop in and take the crown? We're talking high gas fees that make you think twice about every transaction, slow speeds that feel like you're stuck in the internet dial-up era, and let's not forget the centralization concerns. It's enough to make anyone wonder if Ethereum's reign is coming to an end. But hold up, before we write off Ethereum completely, let's break down the top 3 contenders vying for the throne. We're talking tech specs, adoption rates, and the real potential for these blockchains to flip the script and become the new kings of the crypto kingdom. Let's get into it. All right. So first things first, we got to understand why everyone's even talking about Ethereum being dethroned in the first place. It's a hot topic in the blockchain community, and for good reason. I mean, it's been the leading smart contract platform for years, right? It's the go-to for developers and projects looking to build decentralized applications. Well, as much as I love Ethereum, and let's be real, it's hard not to appreciate what it's done for the blockchain space, it's not without its flaws. There are some significant issues that can't be ignored. One of the biggest elephants in the room is gas fees. These transaction costs can be a real deal breaker for many users. We've all been there, ready to make a move in the DeFi space, mint an NFT, or even just send some tokens, and then bam, hit with those outrageous gas fees. It's frustrating and can be a major barrier to entry. I'm talking about those moments where you're questioning if that NFT is really worth emptying your wallet for, or if you should just wait for a less congested time on the network. It's a constant balancing act. Remember when minting an NFT could cost you upwards of $100? Yeah, not exactly the best look for a platform that's supposed to democratize finance and digital ownership. Yeah, not exactly the best look. And it's not just about the cost, it's about the user experience and accessibility, and then there's the issue of transaction speed or lack thereof. Slow transactions can be a real pain, especially when you're in a hurry. Ethereum's current transaction throughput is around 15 transactions per second, which might have been impressive back in the day, but compared to the competition, it's practically stuck in slow motion. It's like watching paint dry. I mean, Solana is out here boasting over 50,000 transactions per second. That's a massive difference and a huge advantage for Solana. That's like comparing a horse and buggy to a freaking spaceship. The speed difference is night and day, and if those two weren't enough, there's also the concern of centralization. This is a big one for many blockchains. Now, Ethereum is often praised for its decentralization, but when over 60% of its nodes are running on Amazon Web Services, it raises some eyebrows. It makes you wonder about the true level of decentralization. We're talking about a technology that's supposed to be decentralized, yet it's heavily reliant on a single centralized entity. That's a bit contradictory, don't you think? That's not exactly decentralized utopia. But hold up, before you jump ship and start investing in every Ethereum competitor out there, let's not forget that Ethereum is not just sitting back and letting these challenges slide. They're actively working on solutions. The Ethereum Foundation is hard at work on some major upgrades, like the highly anticipated Ethereum 2.0, which includes things like sharding and a switch to a proof-of-stake consensus. These are big changes. These upgrades are designed to address the very issues that are making Ethereum vulnerable. It's a comprehensive approach to solving its own problems. We're talking about increased scalability, reduced transaction fees, and more decentralized network overall. These improvements will be game changers. While the competition is fierce, Ethereum is not going down without a fight. They're gearing up for a major comeback. The question is, will it be enough? Will these upgrades be implemented quickly enough and effectively enough to fend off the competition and maintain Ethereum's dominance? Will these upgrades be implemented quickly enough and effectively enough to fend off the competition and maintain Ethereum's dominance? It's a race against time. Or will one of these so-called Ethereum killers capitalize on Ethereum's weaknesses and steal the crown? The stakes are high and the competition is fierce. Now I know what you're thinking. Shelby, enough with the suspense already. Tell us who these Ethereum killers are. The anticipation is real. All right, I'm getting to it. Let's dive into the contenders and see who has the potential to flip Ethereum. So, let's break down these Ethereum contenders, shall we? These are the projects that have been making headlines and capturing the imagination of the crypto community. First up, we've got Solana, the blockchain that's been making waves with its lightning-fast transaction speeds and incredible rates. I'm talking about sub-second fundamental flows. That means transactions are processed instantly, which is a game changer in the world of blockchain. Solana achieves this insane speed and efficiency through its unique proof of digital consensus method, which basically timestamps transactions, making it much faster to verify and add them to the blockchain. It's like having a super efficient timekeeper that keeps everything running smoothly. And it's not just about speed and efficiency. Solana's also got a growing ecosystem of decentralized applications, or dApps, covering everything from DeFi to NFTs to gaming. Plus, it's attracted some serious attention from big-time investors, which always adds a layer of legitimacy. But Solana's not without its critics. Some argue that its focus on speed comes at the cost of security and decentralization. There have been a few network outages that have raised concerns about its stability and resilience, and let's not forget that Solana is still a relatively new player in the game, so it's yet to be battle-tested in the same way as Ethereum. Next up, we've got Cardano, the blockchain platform that's all about security, sustainability, and scalability. Cardano takes a more scientific and research-driven approach to blockchain development, with every step of its roadmap peer-reviewed and rigorously tested. It's like the blockchain equivalent of a well-researched scientific paper, where every claim is backed up by solid evidence. This focus on academic rigor has only been respected in cryptocurrency, especially among those who prioritize security and sustainability and become Cardano also boasts a unique proof-of-stake consensus mechanism called Ouroboros, which is designed to be more energy efficient than Ethereum. So first things first, we've got to understand why everyone's even talking about Ethereum being dethroned in the first place. It's a hot topic in the blockchain community, and for good reason. I mean, it's been the leading smart contract platform for years, right? However, Cardano has been criticized projects looking slow pace of development. It's taken a while for its smart contract. Well, as much as I love Ethereum to roll out, and its ecosystem of dApps is still relatively small compared to Ethereum space, Solana, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. There are some significant Cardano's methodical approach might just one of the biggest elephants in the room is gas fees. We've got Avalanche transaction costs. The blockchain platform, a real deal about speed, scalability, and we've all been there, ready to make a move like the Swiss Army knife, mint an NFT, or even just send some tokens, and then can support a wide range of hit with those outrageous gas fees. One of Avalanche's key features is frustrating subnet architecture, and can be a major barrier which allows developers. I'm talking about those moments where you question if that NFT is really worth emptying your wallet. This means you can have blockchain, or if you should just wait for a less congested NFT on the net gaming or whatever. It's a constant balancing act. All running. Remember when minting an NFT could cost you upwards of $100? Yeah, not exactly the best look for a platform that's supposed to democratize finance and digital ownership. And it's been gaining not exactly the best look. And it's not just about the cost; it's about the user experience and accessibility. And then there's the issue of transaction speed or lack thereof. It remains to be seen. Slow transactions can be a real pain, especially when you're in a hurry. Ethereum's current transaction throughput is around 15 transactions per second, which might have been impressive back in the day, but compared to the competition, it's practically stuck in slow motion. Now let's zoom in on Avalanche for a second, because this blockchain is doing some really interesting things. It's not just another blockchain, it's a high-performance, highly scalable platform that's making waves in the crypto world. Comparing a horse and buggy. Remember those subnets I mentioned earlier? Those are a game changer. They allow for specialized blockchains within the main network, each tailored to specific tasks. Think of them like custom-built blockchain lanes within the Avalanche network, each optimized when over 60% of its nodes are running on Amazon Web Services. It raises some eyebrows. It makes you wonder about the true level of decentralization. Need a blockchain for high. We're talking about a technology. Boom, create a subnet with lightning-fast transactions. It's heavily reliant. This is crucial for traders who need to execute orders in milliseconds. That's a bit contradictory. Want to build a decentralized gaming platform? Decentralized. Spin up a subnet with low fees and high throughput. Gamers and developers alike, before you appreciate the seamless investing in every flexibility, is a huge draw for developers who want to build dApps that can scale without being bogged down by network congestion. It opens up a world of possibilities. The Ethereum Foundation is hard, and when it comes to speed, Avalanche is no highly anticipated Ethereum. It's designed to handle a massive number of transactions quickly and efficiently. We're talking about 3,450 transactions. These upgrades, which blows Ethereum's 15 transactions per second out of the water. This kind of speed is a game changer for real-world application problems. And the best part, those transactions are finalized in transaction fees. This near-instant finality is a huge advantage for users and developers alike. That's right, near-instant transaction, which is crucial for applications where speed is apparent. They're gearing up. Whether it's financial services or gaming, will it be enough? But it's not just about tech be implemented quickly enough and effectively enough to fend off the competition and maintain being adopted dominance. Major players. Will these upgrades be implemented quickly enough, major institutions enough to fend off the competition and maintain Ethereum dominance? It's a race against time. Or will one of these so-called Ethereum killers capitalize on Ethereum's weaknesses and steal the crown. When big players like that start taking notice, you know now I know what you're thinking. Brewing. Shelby, it's enough with the suspense already. Tell us who these Ethereum killers are. Biggest challenge is relatively small ecosystem. I'm getting to it. Let's dive into the contenders. It needs to grow its community and develop Ethereum. While it's growing rapidly, it still has a long way to go in terms of attracting developers. Let's break down these Ethereum contenders, shall we? These are the projects that have been making headlines. The key for capturing the imagination of the crypto platform is the best place to build the next generation of the blockchain that's been making waves with its lightning-fast transaction speeds and incredibly low fees. I'm talking about sub-second finality. There you have it, folks. The top contenders vying for Ethereum's crown, which is a game changer. We've got Solana with its blazing fast. Solana achieves this insane speed and efficiency through its unique proof of history, and Avalanche with its subnets, which basically timestamps transactions. Each of these much faster to verify and add them to a blockchain, and they're all pushing having a super efficient timekeeper that keeps everything running smoothly. But it's not just about speed and efficiency. Solana's also got a growing ecosystem of decentralized applications, or dApps, covering everything has a massive to NFTs to gaming. Huge developer. Plus, it's attracted some serious attention from big-time investors, which always adds a layer of legitimacy. But Solana's not without its critics. Some argue that its focus on speed comes at the cost of security and decentralization. I, for one, can't wait. A few network outages that have raised concerns about its stability and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on Solana is still a relatively new player in the game, so it's yet to be battle-tested in the same way as Ethereum. Next up, we've got Cardano, the blockchain platform that's all about security, sustainability, and scalability. Cardano takes a more scientific and research-driven approach to blockchain development, with every step of its roadmap peer-reviewed and rigorously tested. It's like the blockchain equivalent of a well-researched scientific paper, where every claim is backed up by solid evidence. This focus on academic rigor has earned Cardano a lot of respect in the crypto community, especially among those who prioritize security and sustainability. Cardano also boasts a unique proof-of-stake consensus mechanism called Ouroboros, which is designed to be more energy efficient than Ethereum's current proof-of-work system. And let's not forget about Hydra, Cardano's Layer 2 scaling solution that promises to further increase its transaction throughput and reduce fees. However, Cardano has been criticized for its slow pace of development. It's taken a while for its smart contract functionality to roll out, and its ecosystem of dApps is still relatively small compared to Ethereum and Solana. But hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Cardano's methodical approach might just pay off in the long run. Last but not least, we've got Avalanche, the blockchain platform that's all about speed, scalability, and interoperability. Avalanche is like the Swiss Army knife of blockchains, offering a versatile platform that can support a wide range of use cases. One of Avalanche's key features is its unique subnet architecture, which allows developers to create custom blockchains tailored to their specific needs. This means you can have blockchains optimized for DeFi, NFTs, gaming, or whatever your heart desires, all running on the Avalanche ecosystem. Avalanche also boasts impressive transaction speeds and low fees thanks to its innovative consensus mechanism and efficient network design. And it's been gaining traction in the DeFi space, attracting a growing number of projects and users. However, Avalanche's relative newness means it's still early days for its ecosystem. It remains to be seen whether it can attract enough developers and users to compete with the likes of Ethereum and Solana in the long run. But with its innovative features and growing community, Avalanche is definitely one to watch. Now let's zoom in on Avalanche for a second, because this blockchain is doing some really interesting things. It's not just another blockchain, it's a high-performance, highly scalable platform that's making waves in the crypto world. Remember those subnets I mentioned earlier? Those are a game changer. They allow for specialized blockchains within the main network, each tailored for specific tasks. Think of them like custom-built blockchain lanes within the Avalanche network, each optimized for a specific purpose. This means you can have one subnet for financial transactions and another for gaming, all running smoothly. Need a blockchain for high-frequency trading? Boom, create a subnet with lightning-fast transaction speeds. This is crucial for traders who need to execute orders in milliseconds. Want to build a decentralized gaming platform? No problem. Spin up a subnet with low fees and high throughput. Gamers and developers alike will appreciate the seamless experience. This flexibility is a huge draw for developers who want to build dApps that can scale without being bogged down by network congestion. It opens up a world of possibilities for innovation. And when it comes to speed, Avalanche is no slouch. It's designed to handle a massive number of transactions quickly and efficiently. We're talking about 3,450 transactions per second, which blows Ethereum's 15 transactions per second out of the water. This kind of speed is a game changer for real-world applications. And the best part, those transactions are finalized in under 2 seconds. This near-instant finality is a huge advantage for users and developers alike. That's right, near-instant transactions, which is crucial for applications where speed is paramount. Whether it's financial services or gaming, speed matters. But it's not just about tech specs. Avalanche is also gaining some serious traction in the real world. It's being adopted by major players in various industries. We're talking about major institutions like JP Morgan and Citi experimenting with Avalanche for things like tokenized assets and cross-border payments. This kind of adoption is a strong vote of confidence. When big players like that start taking notice, you know something big is brewing. It's a sign that Avalanche is on the right track. However, Avalanche's biggest challenge is its relatively small ecosystem compared to Ethereum. It needs to grow its community and developer base. While it's growing rapidly, it still has a long way to go in terms of attracting developers and building out a diverse range of dApps. The potential is there, but it needs to be realized. The key for Avalanche will be to convince developers that its platform is the best place to build the next generation of decentralized applications. If it can do that, the sky's the limit. So, there you have it, folks, the top contenders vying for Ethereum's crown. We've got Solana with its blazing fast speeds, Cardano with its security and sustainability focus, and Avalanche with its subnets and institutional backing. Each of these blockchains brings something unique to the table, and they're all pushing the boundaries of what's possible with blockchain technology. But the million-dollar question remains: can any of them actually dethrone Ethereum? Honestly, it's still too early to say. Ethereum has a massive first-mover advantage, a huge developer community, and a vast ecosystem of dApps. That's a lot of inertia to overcome, but one thing's for sure, the competition is heating up, and it's only a matter of time before we see which blockchain comes out on top. It's going to be an exciting ride, and I, for one, can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my future deep dives into the world of blockchain and crypto. Peace out!